Hi, everyone. Hope you guys are doing great today. I'm with Renee Chambers-Lisiaga.
Hi, how are you? Oh, and I've got a hit. We're going live on the gram at the same time.
Yes, so we get everything. So we have a camera there and a camera here, and there we go.
Instagram.
Hi, Instagram. How you guys doing? I'm in here.
Hey.
Okay, guys. So we're gonna talk there and we're gonna talk here.
Yes.
But the most important thing, guys, whether we're here or there, Miss Lisiaga, right over here, Miss Renee. My wife's going to be doing a workshop December 7th. It's going to be one place, the Walnut.
Yes.
December 7th. The details are on the Facebook, but on the Instagram, you're going to have to go to Instagram. You can go on Instagram. The link is in the description section, right?
Yes, the link is in my bio.
Right.
And on Instagram. And it goes
Facebook,
directly to the Walnut Street.
Facebook, right below, right there, you see ReneeLisiaga.com/Walnut Theater. Okay, guys, and I'm excited. I'm so excited about you because people have been asking for Renee, for Renee, really to do a workshop for performing artists, young performing artists, and also
I'm super excited because it's been quite a while.
It's been a while
since I've done a master workshop, and I'm at the Walnut Street, their educational department. Hey, TJ, so you can definitely go on the Walnut Street's website. You can go find them on Instagram, Walnut Street Education Department. The link is in my bio as well for information. It's been a while because we've been so busy. I've been busy directing and choreographing musicals over the last year and a half, from St. John to California.
Now, without telling people
everywhere
the names, I mean, of course, there's some confidentiality with the stuff that you're doing now. But how many stuff you have? How many things you have? Like one or two, at least two things that's happening right now, right?
Well, I can. Two are official that I can actually say yes. Good. I am super excited. We just had massive auditions and callbacks for Theater Nonconforming in Norristown, Pennsylvania. I will be choreographing the Wild Party, Angela Lippa's Wild Party. So I'm so excited. Those auditions, you'll find the information. Things will be coming up, but that opens in the start summer and the fall. And then also as well, I am back with Pinworth Productions.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Super excited. Remember when I was up in Chelsea a couple of years ago? I'm back on this Jersey girl's back on the other side of the bridge now. So super excited. We will be having auditions in January for Evita, which I actually was one of my last shows at the Walnut Street Theater when I was pregnant with our son 15 years ago, which is kind of cool.
Yeah,
so
really cool.
full circle, a lot of the Angela Weber shows that my husband and I have done over the past 30 years. Now I'm on the other end, so I'm choreographing. So I'm doing that up at the Kelsey Theater with Pinworth Productions. That's for Evita, and a couple other surprises that are already coming up in 2020.
Great.
But I'm really excited because I love coaching and mentoring this next generation of talent. And there's been quite a few of my students that have booked The Wizard of Oz at the Walnut, and Annie, and last year was Matilda, and now there's two of you in Shrek. So I am so super, it's almost like a homecoming for me, coming back to the Walnut and being able to be live, working with this talent. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff.
Okay. Now, I'm curious. Hey, guys, you like our red? Look at the red.
Yeah.
And yours actually matches the little promo thing here, guys. And the details are right here for those of you know. Instagram, you guys don't see it because it's on the Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, make sure you go to Performing Arts Resource site, but it's on the Facebook. Okay, but if you're on the
a lot of people saying hi to me. Hi. Hi, Lonnie.
They said someone says they love us. I love it. We love you guys too. Is he Hollywood? Hollywood junkie?
He's in LA now. Yep.
All right, I love it. I love it. So, hey, Lonnie, great to be connected with you. But hey, so I'm curious. So, what's the number one thing that people have been asking about from you? What's the number one thing they've been asking?
You mean
about?
Pertaining to
like performing arts. I mean, the performing arts as far as being a performer, no matter where they are, as far as a TV, film, stage, doesn't matter. What's the number one thing they've been asking about?
I think the number one thing that a lot of people have been asking me about, and this is the college age, and those of you that have graduated college and my younger ones, is that you're saying, Miss Renee, I'm not getting enough practice or rehearsal on how to have a mock audition for my monologue or my 16 bars of music. And most importantly, what I've been finding is, yes, they've been taking their dance classes, but they're not able to retain the choreography fast enough for an audition. So with this, we will be doing a mock dance call, and it will be quick. Yes, I'll be throwing things at you that you need to know for those auditions. So it's more like audition preparation as well too. And then because it's called This Business of the Business, right, or This Business of Show, what's important as well too is being able to utilize, sorry, I'm going to borrow my husband's, but being able to use the power of the social media, your phones, yes, getting an Instagram account, Facebook, because there's so many agents and producers and choreographers and people that I know in the business that I continue to book work, and so do you, through social media. So I will also be sharing those insider business tips about how to use your smartphone, yes, to be seen, to get that attention, and then to be able to back it up with, of course, your craft. And that's, you know, doing the mock auditions, doing the callbacks for my singers who move. You need to do more than move. So we will be working on that on December 7th. And also as well, too, speaking about techniques that we can use for stage and for film and print work.
Now, out of curiosity, now, guys, when you go to the link, when you go to reneeliciaga.com/Walnut Theater, it's going to take you to a page directly to the Walnut Street Theater page.org page, and it's and the name of the seminar is called a seminar. It's is Business of the Business seminar, and it's for ages, all ages basically, from 10 to 18. They put that age there, and it's at 2 o'clock. Goes from 2 o'clock to 5 o'clock. It's a Saturday, December 7th. It's one session. It's one time only, guys. So you don't want to miss this. And of course, you know, Renee's been doing this for a long time, and she's been teaching for a while. And so, why focus on the business of the business? And obviously, we're talking about show business. Why focus? Why is it important for artists, professional artists, to really to make sure they come to workshops like this?
Well, because there's so much more than just, you know, learning about your craft. And that's important. We always want to make sure that we're brushing up on our dance skills and our vocal skills and our monologues. But the business aspect and end of it is that etiquette about, you know, how we contact, you know, a producer or an agent. What do we say in our emails or social media? These things are important. Once we get in those circles of influence and auditioning and callbacks, what sets us apart? That will have those people say, yes, they show up on time, they're prepared, they are ready, they are organized, whether or not you're 11 or 12 years old. I mean, some of my youngest have booked professional work at 9 and 10 years old. You know, learning about the contracts, learning about rules of the stage, or if you're on a set in TV and film. These are things, the business of the business, that are so super important, that are going to give us sustainability.
Yeah, and it's important. I think it's important that like for parents to be there, so it's an investment, guys. I'm a business person, and hope you guys, performing artists out there, are thinking like you're in a business. Think business wise. So whatever money you spend on your business is tax deductible.
It's a write-off.
So this is a write-off. If you do your taxes, if your taxes work out that way. If you're doing I'm going to speak a little bit business wise, because this is the business of the business. You want to make sure you have your taxes right. So this is a write-off depending on how you file your taxes. But if you're earning enough money as a performing artist, and you make a certain amount of money, and you have write-offs, and this is a write-off. This is part of your education. So make sure you guys make note of that. And also, I mean, parents should be there, right?
Yes, definitely. Parents, we are going to have, toward the end of our sessions, you will be doing a lot of physical activity. Yes, so pack those dance bags, pack your bags, bring your music, bring your monologues, bring everything. Always be prepared. But the last half hour, we will be having a Q&A. Yes, question and answer session with the students there and with my parents.
Yeah, what's important, I think, that it's is that you go there with a learner's mindset, that you're going to learn and you're going to have fun. If you've ever done a workshop with Renee, you know it's going to be high energy, a lot of fun, and you're going to work. You're going to sweat. And you're going to have a lot of fun, and you're going to learn a lot. So make sure you bring your gear so you can move, but also bring your notebooks and bring your writing
old school and new school.
Right.
Bring your phones, please. Bring this.
Right. Now, talking about phones, are they allowed to record?
No, we won't be recording everything that day. I think they will have somebody from the Walnut that will record some
because
bits,
I would record, but you're not allowed to record. So bring your notebook.
Yeah, bring your notebook, but you can still bring your phone as well too, because we're going to do some little technical things. I'm going to show them some little technical.
So what's give them without giving away a lot? Don't give them the details. Okay. But what would that day look like? Is that from 2 to 5? Okay, 3 hours. I know for firsthand that there's so much that you have to bring to them. 3 hours is not a lot of time.
No, it's not.
So it's going to be. Sounds like it's going to be like Fast and Furious, kind of like.
Well, it'll be Fast and Furious, but
with a big smile.
With a big smile.
It's like 5, 6, 7, 8.
So I mean, as of course with anything, right? Whether you're playing a sport, doing musical theater, whatever it may be, right? Whether we're in high school or college, yes, we will start with a warm up. Yes, we will do our vocal warm ups, physical warm-ups, and then we will do some mental warm-ups. We'll have some games so we can break the ice, because maybe some of you have known each other. Maybe some of you are coming as a theater group. Maybe some of you have done shows before in Pennsylvania or the region or South Jersey, and maybe some of you don't know one another. But I know this much, that those of us that love the theater, we love being over the top, even if we're introverted and quiet. My husband's more introverted, but when he gets on that stage, he's on that stage. He just lights up and he just shines. Yeah, you bring it.
Well, I do. I think of the money.
He's the business part of the business. He's the business of show business.
The more money you pay me, the more I smile. Hey guys, I'm having a little bit of fun.
And that is the truth for Team Luciaga.
It's professional. I'm talking about professional.
Yeah. And for those of you that may kind of know of me and know me through the years, some of my private students will be there as well too. Hey, and if you don't know me, there's plenty of information on the site on the Walnut Street. I have my website up. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Renee Chambers Luciaga, and all my body of work will come up. But my husband and I, we're this Thursday on Thanksgiving, we are celebrating our 32 years of being married, our 32nd wedding anniversary. Wow, I know.
I'm not going to be at the workshop, guys. That has nothing to do with the workshop.
No, but it doesn't. No, but where I was going.
I'm not going to be at the workshop.
Where I was going with this is that we have been in this business for over 30 plus years together as a couple, performing and working. And he has always been the business behind the show part of what we've done. Making sure we knew about our contracts, taking care of our bodies, making sure we knew our material. And these are the things, some of the staples that I will be teaching all of you at my workshop. So, and this is like, a one-time thing. I've been so super busy over the last year and a half that it's been so hard for me to schedule a workshop in a great area. And what better than for it to be at the Walnut Street Theater, right in Center City, Philly. So, students and people that are in the other theater groups can come on down from, the surrounding suburbs. It's not too far from Delaware. It's not far from New Jersey. So, come on in and you'll be able to get firsthand from me the tips, certain things that maybe many of you haven't learned yet, or you are learning. But I am still currently in this business, in this business of show. And the cool part of that is guess what? What are you always talking about? Connections and networking.
I'm waving to everyone. We have a couple of waves there. So who are these people here?
I don't know. Let me read.
We have Lonnie there, and then
I don't know who that is. Hey, TJ, this is one of my private students.
TJ.
I hope that you're feeling better, and I hope that I see you next week at the Walnut Street. Woo, woo. Yeah. The week after. I think it's the week after.
And Dave.
Dave, he did photos for us at Main Stage when I did shows down at Main Stage Performing Arts.
Then we have the Jim?
I don't know.
Oh, that's TJ. That's TJ.
Yeah. That's TJ, my student. Tall TJ, who's like almost 6 foot, and he's 13 with his fabulous voice.
And then we got Mama D.
That's Bria's mom. Hi, Mama D.
If you have any questions or anything like that, please go ahead and have the comment section there. And
hey, John. That's Terrence's husband, ballet company. Hey, John, pick up. What's up, John?
Excellent, good. Hey, guys. So, what's your number one question when it comes to performing arts? Your number one question. If you're an actor, a singer, dancer, performing arts, no matter what you do in this industry, what's your number one question that comes to mind for you that you would love answered. Okay, it could be on the performance side, or it could be on the professional side. You know, what's your number one question?
Side. It
on
could
the
be on
audition,
the preparation side
yeah, because
as well.
There's so many layers to being a performing artist.
Yes.
And you know, because we do the interviews with other performing artists, we've been doing it for years. We have a great program, podcast now, but we're finding out many of them, they've been like us, they've been in the industry for a couple of decades.
Yes.
And they're sharing their lessons, that we're sharing our lessons.
Yes.
And so we have a lot of experience based on real life experience, lessons from real life experience. So we want to know your questions. What are your number one questions?
Yeah, please. Yeah, I would love to know what your questions are as well too. I don't know.
It's a hi in your face.
Yeah, I don't.
We got to recognize these people. They're stopping, taking the time to wave.
Oh, I know. Hey, wave. I do like the gram. I like the Instagram. Yeah. We're trying to do double trouble at the same time.
Right there, you guys are waving.
So,
I want to look at the waves.
He can see because he doesn't have his glasses on.
Give me some hearts. Guys, give us some hearts. Let me see some hearts.
In your face kicks. I don't know who that is, but obviously it's a dancer. In your face kicks, Botma. Okay, so guess what? If you want to come and twirl with me, okay, I will be at the Walnut Street Theater on Saturday, December 7th from 2 to 5 o'clock. It's very hard to get me in to do any workshops because I am so super busy. I do privates as well. But as I said, I am gearing up for like an amazing 2020 season. Like I'm like, my schedule is almost full. I've got 4 shows, 2 I've already mentioned to you, but I am just so super excited to be able to come there and to partner with the Walnut Street Education's department and how much they've grown and just blossomed and continue to blossom. I also know that they are doing, shout out to the Walnut Street Educational Department, TJ Susko, they are doing the Disney Junior. So they're doing Frozen Junior. This is coming up in the spring. So they'll be auditioning for Camp Walnut. They are also doing one of my favorites, the Music Man Junior. And they are doing Jungle Book Junior. How awesome is that? So we are going to be doing a lot of things on December 7th. Yes. So it's a great Christmas gift, right? Great Christmas gift. I think that they even have a Black Friday sale that's coming up actually on the Walnut Street Education Department. So, you know, if you want to get in there, if you have siblings as well, too, if you want to have a great time and have fun, but at the same time, learn your skill and craft so that when you do go to your auditions, that you can feel really comfortable about it. So it's going to build up that self-confidence as well. I also have a few students that have actually transferred from the stage and the theater, and now they're doing TV and film and print work.
Wow.
And that's a whole nother beast, but it's really cool too. So we are definitely going to be touching on that as well too. So my husband, Peter, does a lot of TV and print and film work. He does a lot more of that, right, than you do stage. So you can go up to New York, go into Philadelphia, be on set, do your thing, and then finish. But there's also proper etiquette and protocol for that as well. So I will be sharing about that. And as I said before, the power of the smartphone and Facebook and social media and the Instagram and LinkedIn. I know a lot of parents of my teenagers, they get a little concerned about this. Oh, Miss Renee, but I'm not sure. Well, you're the momager or the dadager. I'm talking about of my younger teenagers, 14, 15, 16. You can monitor their account. Yes. But guess what? A lot of us, a lot of regional theater directors are finding new talent on this.
Yeah. Hey, guys, as we move into the future, and of course, you guys are not only considering what you need to do now, but what you need to do to move into the tomorrows and into the future. And so definitely the smartphone is a powerful tool. And if you right now, if you're thinking that, you know what, I get it, but it's not really something I need to do now. But if you get it, start doing it now.
Yes.
Because when it really explodes, when this really becomes the place to go and to promote yourself, you want to know how to utilize this. Like you're not going to wait until they ask you to dance for you to learn how to dance.
No.
Okay, and practice the dance. You know, because there's three ideas here. The idea is this: you can, if you're asked to dance, to do a dance, you can learn it when you're asked to do it. You can learn it after you're asked to do it, or you can learn before you're asked to do it. That concept, that principle, that idea applies to everything.
Everything.
So you can wait until after you need to know how to use this, or you can wait. You can learn to use it when you need to use it, or you can learn it now before you really do need to know how to use this.
Yes.
And I would always go that's the way I think. So work for the future, and it works today going into the future. So really get a handle on that. And so I'm glad that you're going to add that to your workshop.
We definitely are. And as well, too, a lot of my students, a few of you are now in college, either your freshman or sophomore year. And guess what? A lot of their auditions, we had to use this. We had to use this. We had to use the smartphone. They had to learn how to video, how to edit, how to splice, how to send things.
Right.
Because even at the colleges, whether or not you're going to minor or double major or major minor, a BFA or whatever in musical theater or performing arts, whatever it may be, they are asking for all of your auditions to be on the different types of formats. Also, as well, too, a lot of the professors and a lot of the talent scouts for the different dance companies, for the Eagles cheerleaders, for the Philadelphia Soul, they are all on this looking for new talent. Yes. Right. So this is so important.
Well, this is going to rock
the business.
This is going to wake you guys up, guys. Right now, the people that I notice that are not using it are really the people that are looking to step out of the industry, the people that are looking to retire, the people that are looking to not grow their business or grow their participation in the industry. The people that are not using it, who don't care about using this or learning how to use it, are the people who have settled for where they are for whatever reason, and they have absolutely no consideration. I mean, sorry, I don't want to use consider, but concern or worry for getting jobs in the future because they're happy with where they are right now. And so that's fine if you're there. But if you're someone that's concerned about future growth, future shows, and future consideration from people who are going to be making shows in the future, not only live, but on the internet and on TV and on the big screen, you want to get a handle on the technology and be able to communicate. The one thing that I noticed with people, when you do an audition on here, as opposed to doing it on film, and as opposed to doing it on stage or in a let's say an audition room, it's very different consideration. Like right now, I'm speaking to you on a very small screen. So if you're watching me on your mobile device, you're watching most likely like this. Now you're probably not watching this way. So we have this full body shot on purpose, not by accident.
Yes.
Okay. And then if you're watching here on Facebook, okay, we have it so that it's like this on Facebook.
Right.
On purpose. Why? Because that's how Facebook optimizes it. And so you have to know that when you're giving a monologue, when you're singing or dancing, like Renee considers how she sets the camera up, considering whether she's going to stand and sing a song or move. The angle of the camera, the lighting, and everything like that. So there's a lot of considerations.
And these are submissions for me because I still book a lot of work up in New York City as an actor, singer, model.
Right.
And I've been doing this. We've been doing this professionally for over 30 years.
Right.
So for those of you that are just starting, or maybe you've taken a break and you're going back into the business, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, it does not matter because there is so much work to be booked. There's so many projects between the print and the commercial work between New York, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I'm excited because every time that I'm meeting new students, whether or not they come and take my workshops live or whether they're training underneath of me or however they find me, I'm excited when I can give them a job, when I can give them a gig. It's like so exciting for me that they've worked that hard. Now they're at that next level.
Yeah, I was thinking that we've been in this business for over 30 years, but we've got people that have been in this business longer than that.
Yes.
But I think the most important information for you guys is that we have been actively involved with the technology and promoting ourselves through this technology for me. I know since definitely since the early 90s. My first time getting a computer was it was a Radio Shack when I was on tour. Either with I think I was with Sesame Street was when I first saw it.
Yeah.
And then when I had my first laptop was with on
in between the Starlight Express tour and Sesame Place.
Starlight. That's 1988-89. Again, that's when I saw the possibilities, and since then, I've been understanding it. So I've been doing this stuff for a long time, for decades, And so I'm really, really, really good at it. Renee is really, really good at it. And so make sure that you guys really consider coming to the workshop. You're going to ask your questions. Ask Renee, how do you go on Instagram? How do you go? Do you use Twitter? What platforms do you use and how do you use it? And ask her about LinkedIn. And ask her about how do you use Facebook, when you go live, do you go live, and why do you go live, and when you put stuff up, now, do you have a website? Do you not have a website? How do you use your website?
Exactly.
Okay, when somebody sends you an email or contacts you and wants a submission from you, and they send you right away on copy so you can read, what do you do, Renee, when that happens? How fast? What's your turnaround from the moment you get a call, someone contacts you, say, hey, I want a video of you on this. What's your turnaround? Does it take you an hour, 2 days? Does it take you a week? Do you ever do it? Or do you pay attention
it needs to happen fast.
Well, that's a question.
Right, and it's a great question because as he's saying
we got to wrap it up. So.
We do, because he's got to get to work and I have to get back to work. But as he's saying that, because we are on my smartphone right now, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wonder if my agents, because sometimes my agents will send me things and be like, Renee, I need it like within less than an hour. Can you make it happen? And Mama will make it happen. So please, please join me Saturday, December 7th. If you were in the Philadelphia area and you can get to the Walnut Street from 2 to 5, right below, my husband has that link. I'll put up that link as well too. I'll share it as well, this live video from Facebook. I will share that on all of my websites and all of my social medias. We have information here on Instagram, right? Because we're live on the gram. And then I'll make sure that I put stuff up for that as well too. So we've only got a week and a half left, and then I'll be in Philly at the Walnut.
You guys, address, URL, the URL, the website address that we have, it's a short link. It's very easy. ReneeLaciaga.com/walnut, or just go to ReneeLaciaga.com. As soon as you get there, you're going to see a banner on the top. Just click that banner and it takes you right to the Walnut Street education website where you can right away find it. And it's easy to get to, just ReneeLaciaga.com/Walnut Theater. You can spell it. I don't care how you spell theater. Every way you spell theater is going to get you there.
Yeah, it's going to get you there.
Even easier, go to ReneeLaciaga.com. Easy squeezy, and whatever else with the cheesies.
Exactly. So we're excited. So
guys,
thank you so much for
my pleasure
with me and helping me out there. Thank you everybody in Gramland, and thank you everybody on Facebook. Please
talk to you guys later. Take care.
Take care. Have a great day. Bye. All right.